What's up? It's Ashlyn Makes Food, and today we're making a giant conversation heart. Let's do this. I'll put a full list of the ingredients and measurements down below. Two cups of sugar. Perfect. Look at that. This is what you want your butter and sugar to look like. 1 cup sour cream. 2 eggs. Eggshell, no eggshell. Perfect. Last ingredient, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Okay, baking break because look how cute. How am I supposed to do anything? Beautiful. This is looking perfect. Next up, we are adding in our dry ingredients. Yes, we already added in our sugar, but we have more dry ingredients. So let's do that. We need 5.5 cups of flour. That's right. Next up is the Holy Trinity: baking soda, baking powder, and salt. 1 teaspoon baking powder. 1 teaspoon salt. And 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Now that we have all of our dry ingredients, let's whisk that together. It is time to mix the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. We are going to slowly do this. Put in about 1 cup of that flour mixture in at a time. Make sure it gets all the way mixed, and then you can add in the next cup. Scrape down the sides. we just finished the sugar cookie dough. We are going to put that in the fridge for about 30 minutes just to let all those flavors soak in together, make the dough easier to work with, let it chill, let it firm up. You know the drill. Ooh, you can tell that this dough has enough flour because it is stuck. That is perfect. So in the fridge, let's go. I will see you in 30 minutes. I already had this parchment paper out and it just perfectly fits the heart. So we're just gonna trace it and then cut it out, and that way it can fit in here. Let's get the cookie dough out and put it in the pan and bake. Bake at 350. Yummy. I'm taking about a third of the dough and pressing it flat in the cookie sheet. If you are not using the heart pan and you're making regular sugar cookies, don't worry, just roll it out. Use your cookie cutters, same thing. The only difference is I am not rolling this out. Heart cookie is ready, so let's put it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, but watch it closely. If you're doing regular sugar cookies, 9 to 11 minutes at 350 degrees and you'll be golden. Perfect. We can start to see that it is golden brown around the edges. So we're gonna let this sit in the pan for about 5 minutes and then we'll take it out and let it cool. Okay, I've let the cookie cool in the pan for about 5 minutes. So we are going to take it out and continue letting it cool outside of the pan. Beautiful. That's so cute. While our cookies are cooling, let's make our frosting. Yeah, I'm doing a buttercream frosting, but you could do whichever sounds good to you. I ended up doubling my recipe because it did not make enough. First is creaming the butter. 1/2 cup unsalted butter, softened. Next up, we're adding in the powdered sugar. Okay, our buttercream is done, so we are going to color it now. All right, we've got our frosting in our piping bags, so let's get piping. As I'm piping, you'll notice I'm using my bottom hand just as a guide, and I'm squeezing with my top hand. This way you have control over your piping bag. We just finished our giant conversation heart, so let's take a look. Look at how cute this turned out. Our giant conversation heart, customizable to say whatever you would like. We are all done. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more yummy recipes every week. Have a happy day, and I will see you next week.